For this example, we're going to build a wood frame. So we'll just click Start Building, and that will take you to a screen where you can see your choices. If you just mouse over the image, you can see the dimensions. Below, you'll see the color choices. Then you click on either the image or the title of it, and that will take you into the next page. On this page, you can see better images, and you have a choice of different types of images. You can also select the colors. This is also where you decide if you want a complete frame or an empty frame. Empty frame being just the wood or metal, but no glass or backing or anything like that. The default is complete frame, and below that you can select if you want to leave off some of the other components. Once you've decided on this, you just click Customize Frame. This web page helps you to design your frame. Your first choice is the number of mats, and for this example we're going to select a double mat. Your next choice is your size. We've got over 100 popular sizes already programmed. So if you have a size that you can find to match your artwork and the frame size, you can just simply select it here. This is not the size of the window opening, and you can see over here what the actual window is going to be cut to. So it's a little bit smaller so that it overlaps the image. So in this case an 11 by 17. If you don't see exactly the size that you need, just select the one that's closest, and that will get you off to a faster start. And then you just click Customize this preset frame size, and then you can make changes. So you can put in any artwork size that you want, and you can also control how much the mat is going to overlap the artwork. And a cool feature is if you're going to float mount and you actually want to leave a border around the image, you can select a negative artwork overlap. That causes the mat window to actually be larger than the artwork size. However, typically this is going to be 1/8 of an inch for smaller artwork, or 1/4 of an inch. Now if you don't want the website calculating the mat opening window and you know the exact size that you would like, you can just select No Artwork Overlap. And now the window opening will match the artwork size, and you just put in the window size right here. Once you've determined the artwork and window size, now you can let the website calculate either the frame size or the borders for you. If you have a particular frame size that you would like, just simply enter it right here, and the website will automatically calculate all of the borders for you. Here shows the frame inside, which matches the input over here. And it says frame inside to indicate that this is the inside of the frame, which is going to be the same size as the outside of the mat and also the size of the glass, as opposed to the outside size of the frame, which is this portion. If you want to have particular border sizes, just click mat size here, and then you can just enter in whatever border size you want. And the website will automatically calculate the frame size for you. The first input is for the side borders. The next one is for both the top and the bottom. However, if you want to make the bottom border larger and do what's called bottom weighting, you just simply select how much larger you want. Say if we want it to be 2 inches larger, now you can see that this indicates that it's the top border only, and then the bottom border is now 5 inches. Keep in mind this is going to also make the frame size larger. Now the tough part is over. We can move on to the frame and mat options. It's assumed that you've already picked your picture frame and your color. However, you can still change those here. Now we selected a double mat, so there's going to be two choices, the bottom mat and the top mat. One thing that's really nice about our new website is that the top and the bottom mat don't have to be the same type. So you can select the type here, and then you can select the colors here. You can also select how much of an offset between the bottom mat and the top mat you would like. Most mat board is only manufactured up to 32 by 40. Larger than that is considered oversize. So if you have a frame that's going to be larger than 32 by 40, then you're going to want to make sure that you select a color that has an OS by it. Next, you can select your glass or acrylic option. We only ship glass up to 24 by 28, so if your frame is larger, you're going to have to go with acrylic. We also have a number of backing choices, and we recommend that you go with 3/16 of an inch because that costs the same as the 1/8 of an inch. However, it's a little more sturdy. Some of the backing boards that we offer are not available larger than 32 by 40 or 24 by 36. The last option are for the points. The points are what hold all of the contents in the back of the frame. If you're ordering everything from us, you'll just leave this at the default to fit contents ordered. However, if you're going to be adding other components, then you're going to need to determine what the total thickness of everything going in the frame is going to be, and then set that accordingly here. Here you can review everything, and you can see volume discounts for quantity orders, and then when you're ready, just add to cart. That's all there is to it. Now you're ready to check out. But before we end, let me show you a couple of really cool features. Let's say that you need to make a change to the frame. That's easy. Just click Edit Product, and you're quickly transported back to the Configure Your Frame page. Even better, let's say that on future orders you're going to order this exact frame or a very similar frame. After you click Edit Order, the link at the top is the link to your frame design. And on a future order, you just drop this link in or activate a bookmark, and then you're transported back into the Configure Your Frame with all of your settings pre-configured. You can now order this complete frame with one simple click, or you can make a few modifications before adding it to the cart. Well, that's all for this video. Looking forward to helping you with your picture framing. Take care.